Characteristics of panel data and this idea of first differencing or individual fixed effect is that what you are doing is that you're holding constant the fixed effect and you're just looking at the changes of things. So for example, if you're trying to explain the effect of an extra year of education on wages, right? The first differencing or the individual fixed effects allows you to focus on the extra effect of that education for that particular individual, right? On the extra effect of education, hopefully through that extra effect you're able to say, you're able to isolate or to difference out the fixed effect. But one important requirement is that you need to have variation in the x variable that you're trying to explain for that same individual. You need to have that same individual having a particular level of education, and that same talented individual getting more education and looking at the difference in the wages. So in this particular thing, what are we trying to do is we're trying to figure out the effect of gender on, I don't know, wages, for example. But gender doesn't change over time. And that's the problem. So first differencing or individual fixed effects are not going to work here. Would that help? You could say a quick and big no, as gender does not vary over time. We need variation across time to be able to use first differencing. Gender variation is almost inexistent. Right? But there is gender variation, right? But it's so small that there's pretty much no point. If you're interested in this, Siddharth Mukherjee has written a book on the history of the genes, and in the final chapters he talks a little bit about this idea of gender changes, and it's not so much related to econometrics, but in some ways it is, because you're running these experiments effectively and trying to understand the effects of genes on gender choices. Okay, fine. So that's pretty much question 5.